Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we'll be doing another Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine reading. If you do enjoy this video, as always, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and subscribe. Also, join membership if you'd like to. It's just the join button below this video or the link in the description box. It's where I post all my extendeds, channel messages, things like that. I don't know if I'll be posting after this video. We'll see. I know I didn't post after yesterday's too, guys. I promise you I'm going to be posting tomorrow. Just trust me. I've just been a little bit busy this week, but tomorrow is like the time I was like, okay, I'm gonna really go at it for members. So yeah, definitely keep a lookout for messages tomorrow. And of course, if anything resonates in this video, join membership. It's where I post pretty much all the bonus details, things that I channel, specific names, places, locations, stuff like that. So again, if this resonates, definitely join. Also, guys, as always, definitely check out my new phone cases, tarot-inspired phone cases. I am actually having so much fun designing them. They will be kind of like shown below the video probably. There'll also be a link for them in my description box as well, so just check there too. But thank you so much for the people that have bought one as well. I hope you guys enjoy. Please let me know. And yeah, anyways, we're gonna get into this reading finally. Sorry, guys, for the long intro. But okay. So in this reading, what I'm seeing is a very kind of like specific message today. Still kind of along the storyline that we've been picking up on. Basically, there's a masculine who is, I don't know, like as we've been seeing, trying to leave behind a situation and move forward to something new in his life. And with that, it seems that we're kind of picking up on something that may have recently happened or happened in the past. This could be the cause of like a court situation as well. I don't know why. I told you guys in a past reading, if you remember, if you go back on my videos, there are videos where I talk about something to do with like a pool party or some sort of fight that could have went on near a pool. I am getting that message again in this reading. This could have specifically taken place in somewhere like Arizona, Las Vegas, Nevada, something like that. Just that area or somewhere that has cactuses. I don't know. I'm just picking up on that specifically. But whatever went on at a pool party, I'm just going to explain it to you guys what I'm seeing in this reading. There's something about a party, like a group of people. Again, this doesn't necessarily have to be a pool. It's just that's what's coming out in this reading. It is somewhere though with a lot of people. Like it seems like it would have been a party or at a bar or like somewhere in public, like with many people involved. Or maybe just at someone's house or something. Someone's home is more so what I'm getting. But whatever it was, the masculine was at this party. I also think that a karmic person could have been at this party as well. And then also a bunch of friends of this masculine, maybe friends of this karmic person, friends of other people. This was just like a social event of some sort, it seems. And at one point at this party, there could have been like a time where this masculine's like, hey, like you want to like go inside like to some of his friends or something, or he kind of like, you know, as you do at parties, like walk away with a group of people and talk to them about things, something like that. Like I'm getting that they could have gone in the house or something, or this masculine could have been like, oh, there's delivery at the door, like I'm just gonna go in and get it, and like ends up going in and talking to friends or something. I don't know, it's something like that. He goes in and talks to this group of people, and when he talks to them, I'm getting that he starts talking to them about divine feminine, and basically kind of like, maybe this is just one person, but I'm getting it could be multiple people that he talks to that maybe are his close friends, and he starts expressing stuff about divine feminine, about like how he feels like maybe in the situation he's in, like it doesn't feel right anymore, that he doesn't feel like he wants to be with this karmic person anymore, that maybe they're a burden on his life, like stuff like that. I feel like he really is just like emotional with his friends, or he really, you know, gets down to it, especially if they're drinking or something, you know how people get when they really kind of open up, something like that. Because we have all these cards like talking to a friend about divine feminine, I want to talk to you, I'm just nervous, friends encouraging me to do something, all this stuff, something that happened in the past. Yeah, basically I feel like this is what he's talking to them about. And if this isn't him talking to them in person, like I'm getting that he's on the phone with them in the house or something. And then all I see is that a karmic person at one point kind of like sneaks in or like pops in the house, or is texting this masculine and he's not replying, and they like are like, why is he not answering my phone? So they go in the house to go look for him or something, and then they overhear this conversation, or somehow at this party or event whatever this is, where a group of people are involved, there's just something with a group of people, wherever it is, this karmic person overhears something, they freak out about it, they all of a sudden are like, what did you just say? Like, they're like, what did I just hear? Is that true? And then this masculine's all like, I don't know what to say now, like, I'm sorry, like, I feel like he tries to calm this person down, tries to be like, oh, like, I don't know, like, I'm sorry you had to hear it that way or something, but I do think, like, maybe it might be good that, you know, like, I move on, like, I've been thinking about, you know, traveling or something, or moving to a new location, or I don't know, because I feel like already before this happened, there were things going on in this relationship that were already obviously very wrong. If this masculine was already considering leaving, moving away, telling his friends about it, being emotional about it, being emotional about this divine feminine, this other person. But yeah, so when this karmic person finds out, they basically really freak out. I get stuff like, we have a group of people talking, gossiping. We have acting psycho. This person freaks out when they hear this conversation. They just like can't believe what they're hearing. They're like, are you serious? Are you gonna break up with me? I pulled a card that said, do you hate me? It's also like, you know, asking questions about who's this divine feminine, who's this other person, stuff like that. And then when this happens, I'm getting, guys, that this person could have really gotten like physical. They could have tried to hurt this masculine in some way. I don't know exactly how they hurt him, but it's like something very physical. Like, this person really started acting crazy. They really started acting out, like physically trying to harm this masculine. There could have been other friends of this karmic that somehow got involved too. And then I'm getting that when this happened, this masculine all of a sudden like left really quickly, or had to leave this party or leave the location very quickly, like really quickly had to leave, get away. I'm getting that someone could have called 911 at this point to like calm this karmic person down. It's something like that. So we did talk about this. So I feel like now we're hearing about this because this could have been something that happened in the past or recent past for some of you guys. The reason we could be hearing about it now is because I think it could be being talked about in a courtroom right now. So yeah, I feel like that's why it's coming out in this reading, because we have heard about it before. And then, of course, we have a card about a court case here right now. But, like, look at this person's reaction when they hear about what's going on. There's something about a wedding, talking about, like, what a masculine is planning for divine feminine. This person overhears and, like, what are you talking about? Like, are you serious? Like, what is this for? Like, they don't understand what's going on. They didn't know this masculine felt this way. I feel like he's a very private person. He likely didn't tell them that he even had an idea for anyone else. But yeah, so he leaves this party, leaves this event, and then there's some sort of injury I feel like that he gets at this event, or someone gets injured at this event, whether it's him or a karmic person. Someone got injured, I feel, at this party or pool party or near a pool or something. I don't know. And then, so now we're seeing something about a court case going on where a whole situation with this probably involved is being discussed. And now these karmic people, whoever they were that started this fight at this party or did something to this masculine, they're now being, you know, having to tell the truth about what they did. I'm getting that they're coming clean about it now. They're all of a sudden apologizing to this masculine. Like, all of a sudden we have, I keep getting cards in this reading about healing and recovery. Like, someone is healing from an injury or something that could have been caused at whatever this was. We also have all of this kind of stuff involved as well, so I don't really know. Asking for money, karmic's family. See, this could have been a party, like, even with many of the karmic's family members or something. That's why this masculine had to get out of there quickly, because maybe a lot of people weren't on his side. But we have an apology for being dishonest and lies, and something to do with healing recovery. So whatever this person did, now they're apologizing. Now they're stressed out. Now they can't believe, you know, what they did. They're like, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Like, because now they're likely facing punishment for what they did. See, we have ashamed as well. And plus, because now everyone knows what they did as well, likely when they were drunk or high on drugs. I am getting that someone could be, again, recovering from alcohol usage as well, or something to do with drugs again. So anyways, this is coming in a courtroom, I feel. And then on top of that, I'm also getting that in a courtroom, if it isn't about like this event specifically, though I do feel like police did show up at this event, someone did get hurt, that could have been a whole other thing. But if the court case isn't about that, there's also a court case going on in terms of like someone's workplace. Strongly getting that message. We said that in the last reading, where someone was mistreated in the workplace, something about someone stealing someone's work or taking credit for it, or pushing someone down in the workplace, didn't want them to succeed, something like that. And this masculine could have like filed a claim or like a lawsuit against this business. And I do feel like he is winning whatever this is. And I also see that whoever was his manager or CEO or person that I also feel he likely had a relationship with of some sort. This could have been, again, like a physical relationship as well, like romantic too at one point. This could be the same person that drinks and, you know, does drugs, stuff like that. Whoever this person is, they are likely getting fired or have been fired already for what they did. And I'm seeing that this person right here, again, crazy, psycho, they're losing their mind because now they're hearing that this masculine's about to get a huge payout from this business. See, we have business right here once again. He's about to get a huge payout from this business. Meanwhile, this person's getting fired. This masculine could even get the position of the person that was fired. So that could be making them even more angry. It could be something like that. Regardless of what it is, this masculine's getting a lot of money, whereas this karmic person is honestly just going completely downhill right now. I'm not seeing good things for them. I'm also seeing, again, that they're very sick or something. They're healing. They're trying to heal from some sort of sickness that they have, but it doesn't seem like they're doing well. Guys, like for some of you, I don't even know. Someone could be like actually physically like dying. I don't know. Like they're actually really not doing well with their health. And I feel like this whole situation is not helping as well because like added stress and everything. But, you know, it's kind of sad because it is like karma they brought on themselves though, because this masculine, as we've seen, has tried to help this person so many times and they didn't take his help. So this is kind of what it came to. And we have police authority figure, courthouse, legal matters, and a serious conversation as well. And again, this all has to do with like a party. There was like an event with a bunch of people. This masculine was talking to them about secrets. And then someone came and heard what he was talking about. And this masculine was talking about also his plans to basically like run away with the divine feminine. It's kind of how I want to describe it. It's very sudden, whatever it was that he wanted to do in terms of like going towards the divine feminine. His plan was kind of to leave this karmic person, I'm not gonna lie, like without much notice. Like he just wanted to get out of there, mainly because it was such a burden, it was such a, I feel, abusive relationship. He just wanted to get out, but then once they heard about all this, it made it a lot more difficult for him to leave, and it ended up being this whole thing. But originally, I do feel like he just had this plan to kind of like spontaneously go towards divine feminine without like as much of a solid plan, at least. Although I do still feel like he had some sort of plan. There's something to do with a proposal again, something potentially about a gift or a package that he wanted to give to you, or that's just about him like literally proposing or something, with a ring potentially. Like there is some sort of gift I feel that he's going to bring to you when he does come towards you. I keep getting something again about a park, something outdoors, potentially an event you guys go to, again something with music. Yeah, this masculine also though, like now is still planning to drive to you. Like this has not stopped him. Like if anything, this has pushed him forward because now things are moving in his favor. Again, we have the music up here too. He sees you as like someone who could be his best friend. You guys could be mirroring each other right now as well. This could be something happening near water. Like I've said, someone here could surf. Again, you guys are both very spiritual. I keep picking up cards talking about spiritual awakening. This is a spiritual event. Like this is destined to happen, stuff like that. I also pulled a card that said that this masculine knows that you are the one as well. And I feel like he's known that for a long time. So basically he has a plan to pick up the phone and call you, or either that, or I'm getting, for some of you, he wants to just show up at your door. Like he will straight up show at your, what am I saying? He will straight up show up at your door. Maybe that's talking about someone not being able to speak or say something. But anyways, maybe he'll be a little nervous when he shows up, but he will, is what it seems like. He might have something written for you as well, if it's not that. I pulled so many cards about a second chance as well. This is what he wants with you. And also something again about business. He wants to be in a power couple with you guys. Like, I don't know how many times I can say this, but it just keeps coming out. So if he doesn't take a position at a current job he's at, he wants to start something with you. I do feel like for some of you, I forget where I pulled the card. I did pull my entrepreneur card as well. So I do feel like he wants to be an entrepreneur with you. Maybe he wants to start a company with you, and you guys are going to work together on something. And again, this could involve music. I also am getting that for some of you, you could do baking or cooking, or there's just going to be like something maybe that he brings to you, or this is some kind of party that you guys end up going to together. Like again, strongly getting venue vibes, like you guys going to some sort of venue together. He has something planned for you where he takes you somewhere that he paid for or something. Sorry guys, I'm just plugging in my laptop. I have some channel messages too that I want to read to you guys in a minute. My laptop's about to die. 1 second. Okay, there we go. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm seeing. And for some of you, I'm getting strongly something about October. Look, we have the pumpkin here. Something about fall or Halloween could be significant. Or maybe that's when your birthday is. That's when something happened for you. I also am strongly getting February as well. Like February, October, those months. Yes, those months. Why was I like, is February a month? My brain just stopped functioning for half a second. Anyways, yeah, so either of those months could be significant for you guys when something happened or when something will happen. I don't know what it is about fall. Like, I'm just getting that a lot in this reading. Something lucky happening. We also have changed as a person. So masculine's gonna want to tell you that he feels he's changed as a person as well when he does come to visit. Again, I feel like this is something big. Like, whatever it is, he's going to invite you somewhere. It's going to be romantic. I'll tell you my channel messages, guys, because it gives you more details on what I was kind of hearing today. And yeah, that's just what I'm seeing. Like, a lot of good things are on the way, I feel, and this kind of karmic situation is really wrapping up is what I'm seeing. I know we've talked about this before, but like, honestly, it really is. Like, I have like a good feeling about this reading, if you can tell. Yeah, Luca also does as well. Luca only shows up on like the very happy readings. Like, Luca, at least that's what I like to think. He's the good vibes, good energy. Anyways, okay, getting into the channel messages. I'm gonna read you guys what I had today. I guess Luca will just be here while I do so. All right, so I was hearing today something about Texas Roadhouse or Texas in general, something like that. I also heard today an interesting message. I was hearing Grand Chapel, which makes me think of a wedding venue, and when I looked it up, it literally was a wedding venue. I mean, that could just be like a metaphor for like other wedding venues, because this one, the one that I could find was there's a wedding venue with that exact name that's in Wichita, Kansas. Sorry, I don't know how to say that place. Basically, it's in Kansas, Grand Chapel. Or also, there's a recording studio called Grand Chapel, which is in central Bedfordshire, apparently, which I thought was interesting because we have talked about music too. So it could be either of those things. But either way, it's pretty great. So a recording studio or something to do with a wedding venue, potentially. There's even one near me that has a similar name to that, so I thought that was funny. I also was hearing something about Westview again. I was hearing that name Westview, so you could look up, around you, like if there's something named Westview. I also was hearing, I keep hearing something like, first I was hearing like Trevor Spacey, Tom Spacey, Casey, Tom, I think it's Spacey though. Like I'm hearing like Tom Spacey or Trevor Spacey, something like that. I also was hearing tag service and bellhop. Someone could be staying at a hotel right now or something. Or maybe someone plans to take you somewhere, like a trip or something. I was pulling, by the way, guys, I did pull France again today. So, yeah, keep that in mind. I also was hearing the last name Robbins, something about Robbins. I also heard O'Reilly. I think I've heard that before, too. Maybe someone's name's Riley or O'Reilly is the last name. I was hearing also something about a police department, something about maybe Kansas Police Department. I don't know. Definitely police department, though, at some point, somehow that's involved. I also was hearing the name again. I heard this name multiple times now. Bethany Sanders. So again, if you look up Bethany Sanders, the first one that comes up is a family violence project coordinator who's located in Kentucky. I think she's also a nurse practitioner. So I just thought that was interesting. That's just the first one that pops up, but I mean, kind of relates to this whole situation. We did talk about there could be abuse like in a family situation, which I didn't really mention this reading, but again, something about children involved. I do feel like, again, a karma person in this reading is pregnant as well, or was pregnant and does have children that were somehow involved in this whole thing. Anyways, I also was hearing something about Tuscany and a villa. I was hearing nervosa. So I don't know if someone has some sort of like, what is that? Like nervous disorder or anxiety or I don't know, something like that. I also was hearing Tom Nicholson, which is the second time I've heard the last name Nicholson, and apparently I've heard Tom twice now in this reading. So Tom Nicholson is, the first one I looked up was a merchandise manager in Tennessee. Right after that, I was hearing Hayworth. So Hayworth, if you look it up, I was hearing it as like Hayworth, like Hay Worth, which is Heavy Trucks and Trailers Company located in Alberta. It was one of the first ones to come up for that. Also, though, for Hayworth, like spelled like HAWWORTH, it's an office and furniture store located in Michigan, which I thought, again, kind of odd because we've mentioned Michigan before a bunch of times. There's also a Hayworth and Company located in North York, Toronto, which we have also mentioned many times, North York, Toronto. And that's, I think, a clothing company. So yeah, either any of those could be significant for you guys. I also was hearing Crawford. And if you look up Crawford, the first thing that comes up is Crawford and Company, which is an insurance company. Actually, no, what comes up before that is recently, I think it's like 2 days ago or something, there was a boxing competition, and one of the main people in the boxing competition had the last name Crawford. So someone here could watch boxing as well. That could be why that's coming out. So yeah, I don't know a lot about boxing, but anyways. I also kept hearing something like Donatelli or Donatello. Sorry, guys. I also, sorry, I like died a little there. Okay, Donatelli, I found that interesting. When I looked it up, it's like a common pizza place name. There is one located in Toronto, specifically at oh my gosh, here we go with this name again. Etobicoke, that's how you say it, wow. Anyways, and you guys remember the last reading, I channeled Etobicoke, and then 2 things from this reading that I looked up were located in Etobicoke, so I thought that was so strange. But, so yeah, there could be something about Donatelli's police, I was about to say police, pizza place, in Toronto, or just the name Donatelli, I'm not sure. There's also, like, random things with that name, like, what popped up next on the list was, like, a surgeon in Ohio, also a funeral home in Ohio with the name Donatelli. There's also a dentist with that name. We did talk about teeth too. So any of those things. I also, right after that, was hearing, so when I did hear Donatelli, I heard Donatelli and then news anchor, like almost in the same sentence. So I don't know why that's important, but I did want to point that out. So news anchor. I also was hearing something about Colombian coffee, Bob Sander, something like that too. I also heard someone say turn around and face me, something about a box jump, that could be like in a gym. I heard something about oxygen, Elmer, something about a carousel, a performance. I was hearing Swissonian, but I think it was like meant to be Smithsonian, so the museum maybe. I also was hearing Pascal. I kept hearing Pascal. So if you look that up, there is something called Pascal Brothers. I think it could be a restaurant or something, and it's located again in Etobicoke, which I thought was funny. And then also there's one located in New York. I think there could be others too. I think it's a restaurant or something, but of course there could be other things with that name. I also heard City Home, I don't know. And then I heard Lipson or Kipson, Ronaldo DeFries, I don't know. Those could be 2 separate names, I'm not sure. Right after that, I was hearing Donatello again. I heard Fonzie, something about a cross-check, reference check. That makes me think of like checking someone for a job or something, I don't know. I also was hearing pillowcase, cardinal. When I heard cardinal, I don't know why, I just got like the vibe of like sports team or like cardinal something. It wasn't like the bird cardinal, like it could be, but I'm just strongly getting it as like the name of a company or the name of a sports team. I don't know, it's just like an energy thing. I also was hearing horseshoe, something about a jet ski, North Dakota. I was hearing bandwidth and protection, Sloping Hill, Denver, Colorado. I was hearing something about a cabaret party as well. Something about Rubbermaid containers. That makes me think of like packing things up, you know, like for moving. I also heard Constantine too, which I didn't look up. So, but yeah, so that's what I was hearing. Anyways, I really think that's all of my messages for today, guys. I think that's pretty much everything. I also randomly yesterday heard corduroy jeans. That was not trying to channel messages, just came out of the blue. So maybe that's important too. I have no idea. But that is what I have for you guys today. I hope these messages were helpful in some way. I didn't really I didn't really mention, I cannot speak today, mention all the cards up here as well, but we do have like intervention, wish granted, someone nervous about this. I just feel like someone was nervous about the fact that someone else is basically moving on, that they're gonna be, you know, like proposing to someone else or something. They heard about this, and we have depressed right above there underneath. We also had you are my missing piece, something about an agreement. I actually feel like this is an agreement in terms of a contract, in terms of like a business, a legal matter, a payout from a company or something. So yeah, anyways, just want to point those out. But again, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, please comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoy the video. Definitely, as always, you can donate if you'd like to. I do have an Amazon link in the description box. I also have a PayPal link as well. And then I do have my new phone cases. Again, if you want to check them out, I'm like so excited about them. So I need to stop talking about them. But anyways, yeah, the link will be there as well. Also, you can click on some of them below the video too. Like if you just scroll down below the video, they should just like pop up there now. And it should be store too, like on my homepage on my channel. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure all this stuff out. But anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please, you know, comment if anything resonates. Let me know. Love your comments as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.